Welcome back to another first impression, this time for the anime. The strongest job is apparently not a hero or a sage, but an appraiser. Provisional. Synopsis on any list. Hibiki, a high school student who was suddenly transferred to another world, wanders alone in a vast grassland of a fantasy world where monsters inhabit. All he has are non-combat skills such as appraisal. From a hopeless situation, he is saved by encounters and his all-powerful abilities blossom. In another world, adventure tale of miraculous reversal sheets burst forth. So we have another isekai. You see the title, you see the description, you know what you're getting. It's one of those OP isekai stories. We have Hibiki, our main character, who's a little boy, in the picture. He gets the appraiser skill. He seemingly also gets some other OP abilities. In the first 3 episodes, we see some of those. He gets isekai'd into this world. We don't really know why. He seemingly has met God because he got all these abilities. We see God a couple times. He looks like Gilgamesh at home. And not only did God give him these OP abilities, he also is maneuvering other people to help him, like the elf girl, the first character we meet. And all these characters seem to be OP. So not only do we get rescued by this elf girl, we later get other party members like this wolf who is super OP and strong. And it's one of those stories. You most likely don't watch it for any potential power growth or interesting story. It's mostly about the comedy, and there's a little bit of ecchi going on here, which, okay, could be enjoyable. As example, the elf girl, as mentioned. She comes in, she has this nice green blouse or whatever that has those buttons in the front, and those buttons, they give up. They give up like people that name these novels give up, I guess. And it doesn't happen once or twice, it happens a lot of times. You would imagine she would just change her top, but otherwise we wouldn't have this, malfunction. Now, the good part, which I hope is going to come true, the character is described as attracting older women, and the elf herself is like 50 plus years, which doesn't mean much because it's an elf, but she is described or shown as somewhat of a more mature lady. So maybe we get like a more older lady focused, not really harem, but gathering of ladies, instead of always having like young girls or like high school girls or aged girls. So it would be nice to get some older ladies in the mix here. Now, our character is involved or is in the vicinity when some of these edgy situations happens. He's the milquetoast character. He's like, oh no, I can't. Oh, don't expect anything. Don't expect anything. If you want to have a little bit of comedy, bit of edgy, I don't know, maybe action, tiny little bit, you can give it a chance, but I don't see much coming out of this one. Let's see ratings. Any list has it at 61%. My anime list at 6.45. I am happy to see that people are not giving it too much, at least in the terms of rating, or these kinds of shows, I want to say, the ones that don't really bring much to the table. If the main character, was a little bit more not like Rudy in Mushoku Tensei, but a little bit more assertive, going along with it a little bit more, then maybe we could have a little bit of an interesting story. But in the first 3 episodes, I see it also as a 6 out of 10. It's meh. It's probably not going to be interesting. It could change. You never know. But so far it's like, OP. There's no real power progression going to happen. We already have like babysitters that are stronger than everything else. We are connected to God essentially, which means that we are also broken OP. And we are not even going to pursue the ladies.